Okay, bear with me if I seem really tired. This is actually the fourth take of this video. I had a lot of issues with Audacity with it, Audacity, which is the program that I record my audio with. But anyway, I think I resolved the issue. So this is kind of a video on like how I style myself, how I think it's how oh my god, how can I talk? The best way to style yourself if you're me styling myself, you know, not like for a character that I'm playing, but just like me, myself, my personal style, Julie Booley, moi. So yeah, this is that video, but basically how I approach style. But first, I also want to talk. My mom is cooking. Yeah, and I'm filming at night because it's literally taken me the whole day to try to figure out my audio issue. So it's nighttime and I had to put up a light, and plus there's no daylight anyway in Canada in the winter, so that light has always been there. Anyway, this like artificial light, I mean. So yeah, it creates a shadow. Hope you guys don't mind. So first though, I also want to talk about my hair because my best friend Selena requested that I talk about my hair in this video. So sometimes I wake up and I can get my hair to be like this like natural, wavy, kind of curly hair. Kind of like wavy and natural looking. And the way that I achieve that, this might not work for all hair types by the way, but the way that I achieve that is it's basically the same concept as when you put your semi-wet hair into braids and you wake up in the morning with curly hair. It's the same concept, but so what I do is I take a shower before I'm about to go to sleep, and then I put my hair down and it's semi-wet, and I just sleep with my hair down, kind of like this, and then my hair kind of gets squished and kind of in whatever lying down position I'm in, the hair will just kind of contour to the shape of my body, or it'll get stuck or squished underneath my shoulder, and it'll just be, you know, drying while it's stuck there. You know what I mean? And then when I wake up, it'll have that same kind of, you know, indentations. So it creates like the waves. So that's how I get that. Really easy. All you have to do is just shower before you go to bed and then just sleep normally, like how you would normally sleep. And I have a lot of hair, so my hair just gets stuck under my back or like somewhere else, and it just becomes slightly curly when I wake up. That reminds me, I was doing my UBC student film, and on the first day of set, they put powder on my eyebrows, and it just didn't really look to my liking. It wasn't my favorite. So that made me think about how there are so many different hair types in the population of Homo sapiens. And East Asian hair specifically is its very own special type of hair. Like, it's not the same as white people hair or Caucasian people's hair. Caucasian people's hair kind of looks powdery, it looks dry, it looks matte. It's not as shiny, it's softer and thinner. And Asian hair is very coarse. It's very thick and spiky and like kind of slippery, waterproof, shiny feeling. And yeah, it's totally different. So the thing is that if you're doing eyebrows and you're East Asian, you can't put powder on your eyebrows because unless you want to go for the unnatural look. But if you want a natural eyebrow look, I recommend that you stay away from eyebrow powder or eyebrow shadow because that stuff is just going to stick. It just like stuck to my eyebrow hairs. It's going to stick to your individual eyebrow hairs, and then you won't really be able to get it off. It'll smudge, and like it's just not a good idea because it'll mattify your individual strands of eyebrow hair. But that's not how Asian hair is supposed to look. It's not supposed to look matte. It's supposed to be shiny. So when you mattify your eyebrow hairs, it just doesn't look great because your natural, normal looking eyebrow hairs are not that they have a sheen to them. They are slippery, you know? So that's why in Asian countries they use eyebrow pencils. Eyebrow pencils you can just get in better, and you can make like fine lines and thin lines, and you can use them to get into the spots, the bare skin spots, the sparse portions of your eyebrow, and kind of fill them in, and it won't darken your individual eyebrow hairs. It'll just go into the bare parts. So that is my tip for eyebrows. For me personally, I like to use the brow gel, the brown brow gel from e.l.f. and a gray eyeliner. It's actually kind of disappointing because in the market where I live in Canada, they don't really offer brow pencils in gray as much. It's just a lot of shades of brown and then black brow pencils. So I just buy a gray eyeliner rather than a gray brow pencil. And you need to find like coolish tone, or at least for me, I find a coolish tone gray liner, because you know, my hair, it looks like it's black right now, so to get that kind of black, coolish looking notion or idea, concept, you need your gray one. But I also need the brown one because my hair actually isn't black or gray, it is actually brown. That's right, it's brown. So I inherited brown hair from my mom. I think it might have to do with Aboriginal bloodline in Taiwan. But my hair, there's actually no strands of black. Like some Asian people actually have black hair, but I do not. I have different varying degrees of dark brown. So some of my strands of hair are lighter dark brown, and some of them are darker dark brown, but they're all dark brown. It's just that I have a lot of it, and it's like the Asian type of hair, so it looks like it's black. So to get that kind of look of blackness, you need that gray, that smoky gray one, the gray liner, because it creates, you know, it's kind of like the makings of black. And then you need the brown because that's your actual hair color. So that's what I do. And now to the actual clothing part. The way that I think up my outfits is I usually have one piece that it starts from. So that piece is kind of like the base of my outfit idea. So, for example, if I'm thinking of like my gold star necklace, then I'm just gonna think of the rest of the outfit and build off of that one piece that I really want to wear. So I just bought this recently, so I could just think of, oh, I just bought this piece recently, and I'm gonna build the rest of my outfit around that piece. And that's how the outfit gets formed in my head. I usually form my outfits the night before I'm gonna wear the outfit, or on the day of the outfit, or sometimes I'll think of the outfit like way in advance, and I'll just think, hey, that's a good idea for an outfit. I'm gonna wear that someday in the future. And here's another outfit example. I bought this pair of white fishnet ankle socks with a sporty black and white stripe from Garage. They're actually white fishnet. I don't think you can tell, but they are. And that was my battery dying. Is this really dark? I'm so sorry if it's really dark. But as I said, I have like an entire cubby filled with socks that aren't even opened yet. I guess I just buy them and then I get too busy to even open them and wear them. I don't know. I just haven't had the time to get around to unpackaging them. But anyway, the outfit that I thought of based on this, or inspired by this, or centered around this, is with wearing those socks with these sandals and this green, bright green, waterproof pair of shorts with like the white span and the white stripe. There's like a white stripe on the side, on this side, or, oh, actually there's no white stripe. I was just imagining it, I guess. And then also with this crop top that has like this like sporty looking sheer see-through 3/4 sleeve bit. And also maybe with a black baseball cap. Yeah, so that's the outfit that I was thinking of doing, and I'm actually gonna execute that in the snow. I'm gonna take a picture of myself wearing that outfit in the snow with the snow as the background because I think it'll look cute that way, and I'm just doing it for the lulz and doing it for the shot. I'm gonna probably upload that to my lookbook. It's like, I can put the link down below. It's like a lookbook collection of like different outfits that I've worn in the past, or that I've put together in the past. I hate how in Vancouver everyone just wears like head to toe black or head to toe gray. I find it so depressing. Like funeral wear, it kind of blends in with the climate as well, with like the rainy weather. And to me, I just prefer being bold, having bold colors, and I'm not a fan of floral print, really. That's like an X from me. And like plaid, especially like lumberjack type of flannel plaid, also an X for me. And like, I don't really like Converse. I don't really like logos. Oh my gosh, to me logos are like anti-fashion. It's like you're wearing Hollister or Abercrombie or Calvin Klein, Adidas, Nike, blah 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 blah. Ralph Lauren, Polo. I just find it so obnoxious, and it's like you're selling. It's like you're a walking commercial for that company or that brand. And to me, it's just not the best. Like I do wear things with words on them sometimes, like vegan or feminist, but I don't really like the things with logos on them. I like solid color clothing. Yeah, and what else was I gonna say? I just really like to take risks with fashion. I think. Oh yeah, and I was also gonna say that I think that socks and shoes actually make the outfit. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with socks and shoes. I feel like socks and shoes make the outfit. Have you ever heard of this Lady Gaga song called Fashion? And one of the lyrics is, "A girl's just as hot as the shoes she choose." That's like my life motto. I live by it. That's a little dramatic, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and another rule that I live by when it comes to fashion is to be different, to take risks, to put things together that aren't normally together, and like sometimes I even wear like t-shirts over top of long sleeves. I know, wild. And I just think life is too short. You've got to wear your cat ears. You've got to wear your star sunglasses. Stars are my favorite shape. Or one time I just took this like string. It's like a string that I got from like a hoodie or something. It's like a string filled with pearls and charms. And I just like tied it around. Ouch! I just tied it around my sweater for fun and to see how it would look. And then I just wore it. You know, just wear random things. Like another time, I wore this, which is actually part of a Christmas tree garland. I just bobby pinned it to my head. Ta-da! It's a look. So that's how I approach it. That's how I go about it. I hope that I remembered to say everything. Yeah, I guess my advice is just as long as you look confident, as long as you feel confident, you'll look confident. That's what I meant to say. And it's all about perception. Like, there's no such thing as not being able to pull something off. You can pull anything off if you feel passionate And if you feel like you're rocking it, then you're rocking it. It's all about perception. Oh my god, this necklace is a little itchy. The things you do for fashion. Yeah, I grew up watching like a lot of John Galliano. Did I already say that in this video? See, I've done so many takes of this that I don't even know what I've already covered, like what grounds I've already covered and what I have not. So confusing. So confusing. So confusing. So confusing. So confusing. So confusing. Yeah, so that's my outlook on style. And yeah, see you next time.